Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring. Last time I jumped the gun a little bit and went to Raya Lucaria Academy a bit early. Do not touch Seluvis's puppets. We're in the middle of Sellen's quest, but first we have to go back to Seluvis's hidden basement. There is, somewhere around here, another illusory wall. There it is. Down here that I forgot about. A secret room within a secret room. And a vessel in which to transplant the primal glintstone of Sellen.
My apprentice. Just how long has it been? Thank you. You've helped me fill a new body once again, and it's truly a gem. Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone. Better still, I've shed those awful shackles. Finally, I can return to the Academy to expel the Carian royal family and restore the primeval current. My dear apprentice. I owe this all to you. Finally, I can return to the Academy to expel the...
Also, I like that. Fill a new body. Like her soul is water being poured into a cup. So, she is intent on expelling the royals, which you know I'm inherently in support of, and restoring the primeval current, which we know precious little about. And we have a choice there. For the last chapter of this story.
Bringer of my death, you have my gratitude. Join the school to reflect on your mistake.
Oh. Okay, she can finish this. So we can either do that, or we can do that in reverse, where we side with Jiren and help him kill Sellen. Poor innocent Sellen Vinland, who only performed these profane acts to find her brother, Garl. A pointy, ragged hood, worn by the knight Jiren. The hood hides an aged, bearded mask. Jiren served General Radahn as great commander, and they are said to have sworn an oath of honorable death to one another. It's not his natural beard. The Witch and the Witch Hunter.
Ah, my apprentice. You've saved my skin once again. Do you see this? The Queen of Caria is no more. The bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat returned. The Academy can hone the primeval current, so that we, fallen children of the stars, shall beam with brilliance once again. My apprentice, will you stay with us here at the Academy? Oh, I know it's not possible. You have your own calling, to be the next Elden Lord. But do think of me, of your teacher. On the eve of your crowning, you will always be my darling pupil. Rest assured that the entire Academy will swear allegiance to the new monarch, my apprentice. Become Elden Lord. Perhaps I'm jumping ahead, but here is a symbol of my allegiance and the Academy's.
I do love a Chris dagger.
Once I told you. That glintstone is the amber of the cosmos, and sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein. When you become Elden Lord, please illuminate me. Lay bare the secrets of life which course the Elden Ring. Next time, I will be your student. Oh, one last thing. If you fail to claim your throne, you can always pay me a visit. Oh, don't fret. Even my dullest pupils will always have a place here.
Oh, isn't that kind of her? Now. Oh, I need to pop some rune. Oh, that reminds me, I have the Newman rune. I need to pop the rune to get the new spell. Check this description out. The Newmen are said to have come from outside the lands between and are, in fact, of the same stock as Queen Marika herself. Now, this should do it.
What? What is it?
And that is one of the mutually exclusive rewards, I believe. Oh no, wait, you can, I think you can buy that because you get if you kill her, you get her ball bearing. And, you know, it does sound from her dialogue like she killed, oh boy, killed and usurped Renala. She did not. Ritual Blade once presented to Lanedell by the Academy of Raya Lucaria to celebrate their newfound peace. Though the weapon is embedded with precious glintstones and features Erdtree ornamentation, the undulating blade is symbolic of ancient ritual. Also, we got our crown. One of the glintstone crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria scholars. This gentle-looking crown was granted to a scholar who excelled in her studies, which also merited the title of Witch. So if we help Jaren kill Sellen, he'll give us an Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, which lets us upgrade regular weapons to plus 25, which is the maximum, and then also we can get Sellen's Helm. However, it locks us out of getting Lusat and Azure's equipment, which we can go get now. I believe you can still get a few other unique items from Sellen because, like I said, she drops her ball bearing, her bell bearing. Ball bearing, bell bearing. Oh shit. But you do miss out on things just to get this smithing stone, which is not unique. And on this side of things, because you fight him there, you get his equipment, his helmet. There's nothing else other than the smithing stone that you don't get. A robe reserved for Grandmasters of the Academy of Raya Lucaria, corroded by blue-green glintstones. Since the Grandmasters Azure and Lusat were driven from the Academy, no one has achieved their formerly held rank. Did we check this out? Black iron armor, adorned with red cloth, the fire monks. Grotesque face sculpted on the chest is said to depict the corrupt ancient god of the flame. Taboos transform into lasting obsessions by virtue of the fear that they inspire. And then we can also head back into the cave in Caelid, up by Celia. And we can grab the other gear set. Oh, Sellen. Is this Screamtown? Okay, we're good. Are we? I had a lot of empathy for her. I don't know if I should sympathize as much as I do, but I find it hard not to. But she openly chose her fate for herself. The problem is, this is a fusion of so many souls, and did they all make that same choice? Is that an okay thing to choose? The giant blue glintstone crown worn by Lusat, primeval current sorcerer. This crown will replace Lusat's brain and skull altogether, and now removed from his body, it's all but dead. What power remains within raises the potency of Lusat's primeval current sorceries. Yeah, our blue Oculus Xanthus crown. Not so Xanthus. Cobalt crown. There's no cool equivalent to Xanthus for blue. I mean, they the Azure crown would be the obvious one, but that's not... It doesn't hit the same way. Oh my god, we made it to Screamtown. I'm gonna finish this cave out while we're here. Surprise, it's gonna be more of the goddamn Crystallians. Okay, we're here. So I was saying, I prefer Sellen's route both for the content and just because I empathize more with her. And we don't really know that much about Jaren and his motivations or his character, really. Sellen doesn't necessarily seem like she's totally on the up and up, but even so, it's more, I guess in this case, about the devil you know. If she's that wicked, there's still, I have questions. The dubious ethics of human soul transmogrification. Oh right, these ones, they do Scarlet Rot. That's the gimmick for these ones, and there's 3. But I think we've already done a fight with 3 of them. Go smash, 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 smash. Go Oonga Boonga. That's the way to do it here. They're not more interesting this time. Oh. You know, we could have... Sellen wanted illumination once we're Elden Lord. We already have some secrets of the cosmos we could have told her. Sellen. Hey, so Sellen, it turns out the Elden Ring, it was an Elden beast that rode a falling star down to Earth. Ain't that nifty, Sellen? Yeah, you don't have to fuse into a ball of 1,000 souls and rocks to gain enlightenment and restore the primeval current. I'll just tell you all about the Elden Beast. If you want to learn more about the Elden Beast and continue watching this playthrough, Sellen, if you want to be illuminated, please subscribe, ring the bell, comment, do the other things that make the algorithm happy. Get Crystal Torrent. Sellen? Also, since you're the new head of the Academy, Sellen, I know you have the money to sub to me on Patreon. I know you have the money now, Sellen, to hold out on me. You can do that at patreon.com/scribe Sellen. You can have your name shout out each month, which admittedly sometimes I am a bit late with. Like, for instance, these very on-time ones from August. I apologize, I got sick and then things got in the way of me doing the video. Sorry. So, shout outs to my $10 and up patrons from the month of August. Sam, Evan, Absinthe Miasma, Brenton Buchanan, Wolfman500, Cracky, Not a Tick with Wi-Fi, Moody, Glenn Mullen, Wi-Fi, Spectre Haven, Caitlin, Benjamin Carlson, Alexis Annabelle Adler, Derek and Syrah, Kyle, Cinderland Ackerblom, Victor T. And, of course, last but not least, Victor T. Thank you all so much. And you'll get a monthly haiku. I'll write it just for you, Sellen. My Elden patron. Of course, if anyone observing would like to do what Sellen is doing, links are in the description. It helps me out immensely, keeps the channel growing, allows me to dedicate time to it. also allowed me to run way fewer ads and no mid-rolls. Which, actually, let me go do something real quick and then we'll get back on track and I'll pick up on this thought. Okay, I like to keep things moving and not... Oh, we got... Okay, we got them again. I like to keep things moving and not stand still in-game monologuing too much. I like to keep the action rolling. I've always been that way. And I had to figure out what I was doing next. And what we're going to be doing next is an assassination side quest for the Volcano Manor. Oh, to pick up on that thought about the ads. If you ever, because some people have told me this, and if you ever feel guilt about using an ad blocker, do not, I can't say this enough, ads suck. Ooh, this is... Let's make sure he doesn't do something untoward to me. Because I forgot the invasion rules apply here. Which was affecting my roll. Ooh. Thankfully, he is dumb as bricks. Istvan. Istvan the dim-witted. Okay, right. So YouTubers make extremely little off of ads. YouTube has, especially in the last 3 or 4 years, laden videos with more and more of them, unless you specifically prune them from like the creator side, unless you prune them out of the videos or turn them off manually. Armor worn by Old Knight Istvan. The corroded metal is reinforced with rock-hard scales, making it highly effective against non-physical attacks. And Istvan was one of the few Wizened Tarnished who remain to this day. Also, I think the set he drops looks quite nice. Oh, right, the quality of the ads, too. The quality is really bad. Like, some of them are just vile. I remember a while back, preachers were making, like, multi-hour ads that were actually just them doing prosperity gospel. And I couldn't, like, if I left my TV on overnight where I don't have an ad blocker, I have a smart TV. And if I run a YouTube playlist overnight with ads on, it was untenable.
Now you are a recusant true, and a full-fledged member of the Volcano Manor. This is your reward, as promised.
Ooh, magma shot.
That the recusant fights to tread the path of the champion. The way is tainted, but for this very reason, it is the true path to valor. Now you are a recusant true. I am pleased.
Like Mephistopheles, Tanith wants more. More blood.
Have you ever heard any strange sounds here at the manor? Something beyond the walls? Like breathing or slithering scales? Oh, Phi, what am I saying? It just isn't possible. I must be tired. Sometimes I hear like breathing. Oh, back.
So, you've blooded your sword in the hunt.
A hunter must hunt.
Once more. Banal. A recusant, just like you. Recusants have particular battle arts, styled to our methods of slaughter. Why not add some to your repertoire?
Oh, he does now have some new ones. Eruption. I think we can make good use of that. And Assassin's Gambit.
You've come to understand now, eh? To take power and make it his own. The recusant must hunt his own kind. To raise the flag of revolt against this sanctified pillaging, we recusants must become the most wretched of predators. All you can do is laugh.
Dialos! Are we still on about this? The House of told in blood. My boy, my sweet, pathetic, lost boy. My disaster. Request. Tarnished to be hunted, Riley. Alright, we will get around to that. I don't want to forget this, because this is something that I think is actually worth knowing about how YouTube ads work, and or how YouTubers get paid from them. Ad rates work on CPM, which is cost per milla, or cost per thousand, as in what YouTube will pay me for every 1,000 views. And that number can range from under $1 to a couple bucks. With mid-rolls, I think, being worth more, if I remember right. Don't quote me on that. So that means if you watch one video and block one video's worth of ads, we're talking about a potential fraction of a cent I'd miss out on. Giving me $1 on Ko-fi or Patreon is more impactful than you sitting through hundreds of ads. Also, here's Corhin.
We have here. How delightful to meet a familiar face, even after departing the Round Table Hold. I've been doing some learning of my own since then, actually, and will happily pass it along to you. I'm yet to find the noble gold mask. I suppose he'll be closer to the Erd Tree. The path ahead might be perilous, but tread it I shall. Since departing the Round Table Hold, I've come to understand, in my solitude, how little it is I truly know. I'm yet to find I suppose the path ahead. Since departing, how little it...
Right, since we actually got Corhin to finally depart from Round Table Hold. Now he's off in Altus Plateau in search of the Noble Gold Mask. And just down the road, winding down this hill, we will come to what you see in the distance is a collapsed bridge. On the bridge is a waygate. And down below, you can get into a valley where that minor Erd tree is planted. Yeah, we'll let her. We'll let her read our fingers.
I can read them. Your fingers. Please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. To the east, ruins of gold. To the west, the serpent's sacrilege. Wherever the path leads, so shall you follow. Wherever the path leads, only more sorrow. 'Tis a curse. A curse. The curse of Queen Marika.
The Serpent's Sacrilege in the west and the Golden Ruins the east. Mount Gelmir and Lanedell, respectively.
Oh, gee.
As always, a productive talk with the finger readers.
Terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
Anything unique? We got some notes. On shades. Oh, we can't just read them from here, even once we purchased. I do like the Scorpion Crest shield. Just aesthetically. Also the black and yellow. Kill a fellow.
I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
Could really do it with the shield too, based on the Dark Souls 2 marathon. Oh. Nothing can touch the shades of imps in the hero's graveyard. Only Rosis's light can give them form. Some assassins cannot be seen with the naked eye. Seems the Erdtree sentries once carried torches that could cast light on these prowlers. 2 notes about ostensibly the same concept, which is using a certain form of torchlight to reveal invisible enemies. Rosus being is he the god of the dead, or like the fairy, kind of like a Karen type, I believe, because his statues are the one that guide you to the Erdtree burial sites, the catacombs. So we're gonna head down before we head across the bridge using the waygate. That's where it's gonna take us, to where the bridge would otherwise naturally... Ooh, hello, Jesus! We'll circle back to what that was. As if I'll be able to provide an answer to what that was, really, at this point. But yeah, we're gonna go down here before we cross that great bridge. Because there is a cave with a bearing that would make my life a lot more convenient. Also, there's other things. There are things down here, apparently. One decided to jump out and yell surprise a little bit early. Oh, here we goddamn go. It's the wormfaces in the Woodfolk Ruin. This incantation was discovered when the Elden Ring was shattered, and it was feared as a sign of the Erdtree's wrath. Okay, let's try to not, because of that, let's try to not fight them all crowded together. In fact, if I could avoid fighting all of them entirely, I'm not running from every wormface, which, that's not my cute nickname for them. But since we're going to be fighting a particular one, may as well avoid the cannon fodder. And also, hell yeah, we're going into another cave. Cave up! Honestly, if you've seen one tunnel, we've seen them all at this point. There's nothing really unique here, so let's skip right to the reason for the season. Alright, are you ready? Are you ready for the reason? The reason for the season is... 2 more Crystallions. We are committing Crystallion-side this episode. No Crystallion left standing. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. And this one is just passively observing. Kind of makes me feel bad. Oh. Okay. Well, at least it's over fast. And our reward for it is pretty immense. Somber Stone Miner's Bell Bearing 2. I mean, Sombers 3 and 4 can just buy with runes anytime. So yeah, that's a worthwhile digression. Imagine if we never got that patch that made these carry over to New Game Plus. The first, what was that, the first 2 months or so were kind of rough going into New Game Plus because of that. Having to recollect bell bearings or farm for the lower Sombers, it was the drizzling shits. Okay, so once we worm our way back to that minor Erdtree. Oh, hello. Up. There we are. We will find roaming around here somewhere is a gigantic wormface, along with the standard minor Erdtree guardians. Oh, I love the god ray spilling through the canopy here. Grabbed. Do not get grabbed. Do not get grabbed! There's the fourth. It's okay. You can mash out. And it doesn't fill the death light meter. Okay. This is a bad place to be. I just need more open ground, and I need to not have to worry about things trying to prod me in the back. While this terrifying monstrosity comes at me. Albeit a monstrosity with a... Jesus Christ. Oh, you can see inside the mall a little bit. If only the head was not so very weak. Crimson Spill Crystal. Hello. Ow. Ow. Ow, please. And Speckled Hard Tier. Those are respectively max HP up, and I think the Speckled Hard Tier cures status ailments and it increases your resistances. As for Wormface, let me tell you the tale of Wormface. That is all. Now we'll actually take the Waygate across to the other side of the bridge this time. Terrifying that you could just run into something like that. A total enigma, too. Like, no pretext for that. Just Wormface is here now. Deal with it. Will we learn more about it? Them? Perhaps. But first... Oh, okay. Oh, that explains everything. I'm glad you could tell us about Wormface. His voice acting is really good, too. Kind of got me choked up a little bit. I didn't realize that Wormface's backstory was so tragic. Okay, now let's head in... Just cut that. Anyway. Okay, let's now that we've located another one of the name Tarnished from the opening, let's go back to Corin, who's been looking for Gold Mask. Wow, Gold Mask should really talk to Sellen. Could provide some illumination.
Ah, you appear... Well then. Do you sport with me? From your description, it can be no other than the Gold Mask himself. Of course, I knew he would be close by. Bless the Golden Order and its benevolent rays. And to you too, my sincerest thanks. May the Golden Order shine through you. Yeah, that makes 4 out of 5 of the Tarnished characters from the opening. The only one that we haven't met is Horalu. But we've met somebody bearing that last name, Nefeli. But it might just be a title. Okay, now we'll head back to the other side of the bridge once more.
where Corrin has crossed.
We meet yet again. Thanks to you, I have become acquainted with the noble Goldmask himself, and taken my place by his side, as you can see. Have no fear. I will still teach you incantations as before, though we must do so quietly, such that we not disturb the great master's cogitation. Always deep in contemplation, while I frantically attempt to record his wisdom, the movement of his finger. And though I am yet to comprehend even the daintiest morsel of his wisdom, I know that this is my life's calling. The Golden Order has bestowed me, talentless as I am, the great duty of documentarian. May the Golden Order shine through you. Further study of incantations, is it? Indeed, I applaud your enthusiasm.
Even the daintiest morsel of wisdom. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, I think Corrin must have just not been asking the right question. Oh, but then again, the thing you have to keep in mind with Goldmask is he's a From character, so he might not necessarily be a reliable narrator. I'm thinking about what he just said. It was a really subtle performance he gave. Trying to divine the wisdom of his finger movements. Ah, the East Windmill pasture, where we're dancing now. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one, everyone.